How's it going, guys? In today's video, we're looking at how good my fantasy hockey team would do if they were an actual team in the NHL. So, we're going to take a quick look at my team. Honestly, it's a pretty good team right now. Stamkos, obviously, best player in the NHL at the moment, just killing it. Scheifele's playing really well for me. Forsberg, Huberdeau. We got some other players there that are doing pretty solid. On D, pretty solid D-core there, led by like Hedman, Ristolainen, Shattenkirk, Karlsson. The bench isn't too bad, some solid players there. And then in goal, I've got Fleury, Hellebuyck, and Bishop. A lot of people are actually giving me a hard time saying my goalies weren't that good, but so far, aside from like the Fleury injury, they've been pretty solid for me. And now we're going to put my fantasy team in NHL 18 to see how they perform together in a full season. Also for this, obviously, we have to substitute out a team. I figured it's going to be the Coyotes, seeing as if I record this video a couple days ago, they'd still be winless. So I mean, don't even have a win in the NHL, last in the league by a lot. I feel like it kind of just makes sense to sub them out. So team here is Iceland for the city. My actual fantasy team name is I'm a Spence Dangler. Sort of an inside joke, not really. Also, if you guys are wondering too, we're 4 weeks into the fantasy season. I'm 2-2, so 6th place in the league. I'm actually matched up with Deke this week, so I'm hoping I can pull out that win. But right here, guys, just a quick look at the team logo there. Nothing crazy. Like, I really didn't know what to do for the logo, considering the team name is Dangler. So I figured I might as well just use like a generic hockey logo. But I'm gonna get into the season here. I'll probably set up the lines. I'll show you guys the ratings. As you can see, the overall rating there, 94. I think that makes them the highest rated team in the NHL. Yeah, next highest is like the Rangers, believe it or not, 91. Same with Canadians and the Penguins. So two of those three teams are the next highest rated, are not doing well right now. But we'll see if this team, can perform together. They're going to have the best odds of it. So for this, we're just going to have all that turned off. We'll have that on. So just salary cap's on still, even though my team, I think, was like 20 million over the salary cap when I made it. So that'll just all be adjusted. Waivers are on. Computer trades will leave on. But morale will have off. So here we go. We'll set the lines and see how well this team plays. Real quick, guys, I want to say thank you to SeatGeek sponsoring this video. They're a website that aggregates tickets from all over the web for your favorite sporting events and concerts. They also have a scoring system from 1 to 100 that shows you how good of a deal you're getting, 1 being the worst, 100 being the best. Also, it's color-coded, so if it's a dark green, it's a really good deal, and if they red, it's a really bad deal. They also let you preview a view from your seats before you get there, so you can actually see exactly what your view is going to look like from your seat. So if you guys are interested at all, I highly recommend checking them out. There's actually a link to download the app in the description. You can use code TACTIX, TACTIX, at checkout for $20 off your first order. Let's get back to the video. Alright, guys, so let's look at the lines we're rocking. Honestly, this team is going to be so nasty. First line might be like the best line in hockey. You got Forsberg, Stamkos, and Scheifele. One thing I noticed too, Stamkos is still listed as a sniper. I feel like he maybe should be a playmaker now. He's got 6 goals on the year with 18 assists. 24 points, just unreal. Scheifele's got like 12 points on the year, averaging over a point per game, and Stamkos has double his points. Like, I'm so glad I drafted Stamkos. Second line here is sick as well. Radulov, McKinnon, and Huberdeau. Third line, we have Rantanen, Granlund, and Larkin. And then the fourth line here, this has to be like the best fourth line in hockey. You got Silverberg, Braden Point, and Galchenyuk in his normal role there, the fourth line left wing. I feel so bad for him. Holding on to him right now in fantasy. I think I'm actually probably going to drop him. Defense here, we have Hedman, Ristolainen, such a sick top pair. Karlsson, Shattenkirk, and then a bomb pair there. We have Delzato and Theodore. So this defense could actually be even better, as I had Gardner on my fantasy team, but I wanted some offense. I thought my defense was like good enough, so I traded Gardner for Silverberg. We'll see how that trade works out. Definitely let me know if you think that was a good trade for me or not. In goal here, probably the best tandem in the NHL. We have Fleury and Bishop. So even though we don't have like an elite goaltender, I'm hoping between the two of them we'll get some wins. And of course, scratched here, we have Riley Smith and Hellebuyck. I figured Smith I'd scratch over Point just because Point's a center, and just the way it worked out, I kind of actually needed him in that fourth line center spot. Galchenyuk's pretty bad face-offs. He's only 70 plus Point, good potential. Maybe he'll turn out to be even better than Smith if we actually give him some ice time. So hopefully this works out well. The only downside I can see this team is the fact that all these players are basically first and second line players, so having some of them on the third and fourth line might not be good, but the morale's turned off, so like they should still like play well. They just might not like gain as much potential. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Also figured I'd show you guys just all the ratings here. We know the team's 94 overall, but kind of interested to see offense, defense, and goalie. So here we go. 98 offense. That's ridiculous. 93 defense and 91 goaltending. Also, you can get a quick look there at the jerseys, these Spence Dangler jerseys. So we'll send the season here, see what happens. I'm hoping for good things. All right, guys, we're at the trade deadline right now. We have a record of 39, 18, and 5. It's a really good record. Honestly, though, I expected this team to be even better. We'll see where we are in the standings, as well as who's the leading scorer right now. at the deadline. All right, so we are first place in the division there, 83 points in 62 games. The Flames in second with 77, and Scheifele's actually leading scorer there, 71 points through 62 games, so not bad. I thought it would be Stamkos, but obviously going to be someone from that first line. So I'm going to continue simming here and just see how we finish the season. So the season's now over. We finished with a really good record there, 53, 23, and 6, so 112 points, not bad at all. I think we should not only be first in the division, probably first in the NHL, but we'll see here. So yeah, 112 points, right first in the division. Scheifele finished with 95 points. We'll take a look at the standings first. We'll take a look at how everyone did on the season. Gonna kind of be curious to see how they did compared to like their real life performances so far. So entire league, we are first indeed, 112 points. So 5-point lead there on the Penguins and the Jets. Surprised the Jets did that well, but it's good to see. And if you guys are wondering, the Avs actually finished last in the league there with 70 points, followed by the Wings and then the Golden Knights. So kind of what we expect for this year. So right now we're going to take a look at the scoring leaders on our team. Scheifele with 95 points in 82 games, just ridiculous. Stamkos also put up 95. Again though, more assists, even in this game where he's a sniper. Like, I don't know what it is. Stamkos is just becoming that playmaker. Forsberg only 69, even though he's playing with these two, but I mean, that's still pretty solid. So I mean, right now though, Stamkos is averaging 2 points a game. If he can somehow keep that up for the next 70 games, that would be 160 points. Obviously, I don't think that's going to happen, but 95 is still amazing. Forsberg, 69, he's also averaging over a point per game, same as Scheifele. So, I mean, Scheifele actually did around what he's doing right now in real life. Forsberg, though, would actually be dropping off. Shattenkirk at 55 is pretty solid. McKinnon, 51. I mean, these guys, obviously, a lot of them are playing less minutes than they should have. Larkin still grew, though, by 1, which is good to see. I'm wondering actually about Point, if he grew at all. Rantanen grew. Galchenyuk grew. So even playing, like, less minutes, because they're playing well, I guess, on a good team, they're going to grow. Ristolainen there grew a couple. So Point did grow 1. Del Zotto did not grow. Theodore grew 2. So, yeah, overall, pretty happy. We'll see how the goalies did. Maybe who did better between Fleury and Bishop. So, Fleury did get a lot more starts. Bishop, though, higher save percentage and better goals against. So, maybe we throw in Bishop here for the playoffs. I mean, I think the big thing here is poise. Bishop has 85. Fleury's got 90. I don't know. Fleury should be the playoff goalie. You know what? We'll keep with Fleury. And we're actually playing Calgary here in the first round of the playoffs, so we're just going to simulate this. If the boys start losing, though, I might have to make a goalie change, bring in Bishop. But, I mean, 4-0 sweep on Calgary. I think we're doing pretty good. Fleury there didn't allow more than 2 goals in a game. LA Kings next, so pretty big matchup. They're another team that's just killing it right now. I didn't even think they're going to make the playoffs this year. I'm so surprised, especially without Carter. Like, unreal. Okay, alright, so we got a bounce back win there, 4-2. We lost the first 3. I should have subbed Fleury out there. We're going to sub Fleury out here, put in Bishop, you know, maybe spark some momentum. We got to win the next 3 straight to stay alive. Alright, guys, we're making the goalie change here, putting in Bishop for Fleury. Hopefully that, like I said, sparks some momentum. Also, I was noticing so many players have grown even more. Like, McKinnon's an 88 now. Maybe I just missed that. Larkin's an 85, so he's gone up 2. I think when I seen him, he was an 84. Rantanen, Galchenyuk, Point, we've seen all those. Theodore's even up another one, though. He's an 80 now, so I don't know. This team is definitely better than the Kings. Maybe just 3 tough games there, or unlucky games. Maybe they got cocky after that sweep against the Flames, but obviously, we're still alive. We just have to win the next 3 straight. We won 4 straight against Calgary, so we can do it again here. Hopefully, like I said, that Bishop goalie change keeps it alive. There we go. Oh, never mind. I thought that was an OT win, so I guess it just shows sometimes you can get unlucky, even with the best team, getting pounced out in the second round. That's tough. So lastly here, guys, before we check the awards for the season, I actually wanted to check who led the entire league in points. I feel like Scheifele and Stamkos both with 95. Like, they got to be up there. So just going to take a quick look here. I mean, even if they're not first, like I said, they're going to be... Okay, no, they're tied for first. Scheifele and Stamkos both. Tavares there with 51 goals. Must have been the Maurice Richard winner, but that's pretty crazy. Like, the two of them together just tore it up. Scheifele, too, was an 88, now a 91. And I think Stamkos was a 91, now a 93. Didn't even notice their growth either. So I think, like, the entire team grew. One thought I just had, too, is we actually could have had this dynamic duo in real life if the NHL went to the Olympics this year. So, I mean, maybe that's something to look forward to in, like, 2022. But Stanley Cup champions, Columbus Blue Jackets, I could see that happening. President's Trophy, we won the President's Trophy. Winnipeg Jets there, Clantis Campbell, obviously Columbus Prince of Wales. So Art Ross went to Scheifele. I don't know how they determined the winner. I think it must have been goals because Stamkos had more assists, but same amount of points. Scheifele also got the Hart there. James Norris to Keith, Drew Lady Bing, Nolan Patrick with the Calder, Bobrovsky, Conn Smythe, and the Vezina, and the William Jennings. He just cleaned it up. Jordy Ben to Bill Masterson. I still have no idea how they figured that out in game. Bergeron with the Selke for 4 or 5 years. Shifley with the Ted Lindsay, and Tavares the Maurice Richard. I feel like they should have at least gave Stamkos the Ted Lindsay. Give him something, opposed to just giving it all to Shifley, even though they had the same amount of points. But overall, I'd say my fantasy team performed as I expected them to. Obviously, the regular season, you have more games, so the better team's going to come out on top, which we did. In the playoffs, I think we just got unlucky. If we did it again, probably would end up winning the cup, but what are you going to do? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, something different, but trying to be creative here and bring some new content to you guys. If you did enjoy it, leave that thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for NHL 18, guys. Have a nice day. Goodbye.